Peace, peace, family. Shalom, shalom, shalom alaikum, family. Climb on in this deal. I'm packing, getting ready to leave. Y'all know we gonna be in Detroit, Michigan this weekend. We finna kick it. It's finna be a very, very good lecture, of course. But before I packed up and got up out of here, I want to show y'all a few things. So I'm preparing some wild crafted 100% organic sea moss. So I wanted to talk about sea moss. A lot of people talk about sea moss and don't be knowing what they talking about, how it grow, where it grow from, the different variances of it, and all of that. So I wanted to get into sea moss and show y'all how to make some. Actually, I gotta make some salve for my little cousin before I leave out. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, look, let me show them how to even make a salve, or how to make a smoothie, how to make a shake, how to make something with sea moss. Because sea moss is a very, very, very potent and important and powerful herb if you get it right. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fakes out there, so I want to talk about all that. So climb on in this deal and we gonna rap. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, y'all climbed up in here quick, didn't y'all? Natasha Archie, shalom, shalom. Quentin Big Brush, shalom, shalom. Sakari, shalom, shalom. Paul, shalom. Hosea, Ima, where you at, Ima? What you doing? Milton, shalom. Victor Brown, shalom. T. Marie, what's up, Queen? How you doing? So look, before we get up out of here, though, and you know what I'm saying, we hop on this road, I do want to show y'all some stuff. I want to talk about sea moss, what sea moss actually is. A lot of people don't know what they be talking about. So basically, sea moss will be it will be a water plant. A lot of people call it an algae. You can call it an algae, but it also classifies as many other things. It's called Irish moss, sea moss, the purple of the sea. I mean, it's so many different names for it. You know what I'm saying? Sea plant, sea algae, whatever you want to call it. It's full of minerals. I'm talking about a lot of minerals. They say it's only 92 minerals in sea moss, but it's actually a little bit more, but they only can classify the 92. The other minerals that's in there, which is 4 more, they can't classify because they don't know what the minerals are. So they only tell you that there's 92 minerals in there. The body consists of 100, and the human body consists of 102 minerals, right? 102. Sea moss have 92 of them 102 minerals. If you get your kelp, and if you get your bladderwrack, and if you get your dose, and you get all these other sea plants, you can get all 102 even more. So basically, it's an algae plant that grows from the crust of the earth inside of the ocean. So like if you get a diver and they dive down, if y'all see all that grass like things with the little bumps on it, and it's basically way in under the water, that's sea moss. It's many different varieties of sea moss though. So I'm gonna show y'all the best one to get. The best one to get is actually called Chondrus crispus. All right, I can't even pronounce it right. Chondrus crispus, CHONDRUS crispus, and basically it comes in 2 varieties. Either it's gonna come purple or it's gonna come golden. Now it's a difference between that, and it's a difference between other sea moss, and I'm gonna show you right now for real. So this is some more sea moss I got that's not from where I get my sea moss from, and I'm gonna open this up. And I'm gonna show y'all how it look more than the other sea moss. They look totally different, y'all. Both of them purple, but they totally different. So I want to get in there. That way, when y'all get y'all sea moss, y'all know exactly what to get. The best place to get your sea moss is from places that it ain't got ports, transportation, ain't too many boats, ain't been no oil spills and stuff like that. The best part is from the Caribbean islands, though. That's where you get real sea moss. It's very potent. I'm talking about you can smell it you can smell it being close to the water. That's how potent it is. And basically it ain't been affected. And then it's a difference between wild harvest sea moss and farm sea moss. Yes, they out here forming sea moss. They out here bleaching your sea moss as well. You know what I'm saying? So they forming sea moss, they bleaching sea moss, and they even starting to trying to clone the sea moss because Dr. Sabi done got everybody hipped on it. So you got to be careful of what you getting. So I'm finna show y'all what's real, the different varieties, what's fake, and all of that. So whenever you looking for sea moss, this is a purple one right here, some good purple one. Whenever you looking for sea moss, first always smell it. It's supposed to smell just like the sea. If it don't smell like the sea, something going on. All right, which this smell like the sea. Secondly, it must be dry. If it's still wet, that means they forming it. They forming it and they trying to hurry up and get them shipments out. You know what I'm saying? It must be real dry. If it's still wet, don't even use it. All right. Now look, this is actually how your sea moss supposed to look. I want to break a piece out, and this ain't been cleansed or nothing. I got some clean pieces, but I'm finna show y'all. Pull the string out. All right, this real sea moss. See, it's purple, right? But see, it's different varieties of purple. All right, let me still show y'all some gold one too, because this is the one they actually faked the most. They faked this one the most. Notice the golden one. It's different colors inside of the gold, though. You even see a little purple in it. See that? Y'all see them purple specks? You can see where it's even start turning purple. So like a lot of people are buying sea moss, y'all buying them grounded. Quit buying grounded up sea moss because y'all don't know where it come from. Now, if you got a good source, you can trust your source. Of course, buy it grounded up because it's hard to ground it, because once you put the blades to it, it turns into like this rubber substance, and man, it's real hard to grind up. And then you got to dehydrate it, dry it out and all of that just to even get it to a fine powder. But if you don't know the source of it, then don't buy the powder because you don't know where it come from. You don't know what's mixed in it. You don't know if they clone it or not. And you can die actually eating unclean sea moss because it's an algae and it collects things. So you don't know what's in it. And I'm going to show y'all that too. So basically, wild harvest is what Yahweh have naturally grown in the sea. Right? Divers go down and they pick it from the sea floor. The reason why I got so many minerals in it, because earth is made of so many minerals, and these grow from the rocks of the ocean floor or the ocean bed, right? So it's constantly sucking up all these minerals from earth. You know what I'm saying? Like if you jump inside the ocean and you dive to the bottom of it, it's a ground down there. What's on these grounds, things grow from them, just like plant and grass grow from the ground of earth. Well, the bottom of the sea, you got plants and seaweed that grow from there. Right? So just like grass pulls all of the minerals from earth, sea moss pulls all the minerals from the crust that's in the sea. Okay. Now, the thing with minerals and why so many minerals in these particular plants is the same. If you're hydrated and you're drinking a lot of water, minerals will consistent stay in you because minerals need water to go around the body. Water and blood. Same thing for a sea plant. If the sea plant is surrounded by water, grows in water and in water all the time, and is pulling and sucking all these minerals from the earth, then the minerals are moving around in the plant very well. So the only difference between you and the plant is chlorophyll and magnesium. Plant got chlorophyll inside their blood. We got magnesium inside of ours. So the minerals is going to work the same exact way and how it gets around the body. All right. Now, everything comes from the seed. If you big into the Bible and you study and read the Bible, you will see in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formed without and void, and darkness moved upon, it says darkness upon the face of the earth, and the spirit of God moved upon the face of the deep. So in the beginning, we see that it was water. Everything else came from this water. Notice it was fishes, it was whales, all the animals, the cattle, the birds, everything was created before man was created. The ocean was here, and it says that the dry land appeared from the water. So everything come from water. I need y'all to think about that. So what we breathing in is actually oxygen, but this oxygen is a dense form of water too. We literally living inside a big old fish bowl. That's why if it get too hot in your house and then cold real quick, notice that your walls will start sweating or you'll get mold inside of there. Notice that ain't no water inside your house, but all of a sudden the walls are sweating and you start getting mold spores because this is actually a denser water. We breathing in water, oxygen. What is oxygen? You see what I'm saying? It's part of the water molecule. So this is just so much of a dense water that we can't really see what it is. But of course, we in a fish bowl. So the thing with sea moss is you made of these same minerals, but you need some of these trace minerals that's actually in sea moss. Sea moss is so good for you because it has all of them in one of the strands. You don't need to pick 7 different herbs to get all the minerals you need. All you need is this and like 3 more other seaweeds and to get every mineral you need for your body. All right. So let's get this established again. When you go to the ocean, it's going to be 2 types of sea moss. It's going to be wild crawfish, which Yahweh grow by nature, or it's going to be forming. And look, they actually got forming rows inside of the sea, and they put them in rows, and they actually grow these things from their spores and their seeds, and then they line them up and they pick them every day and give them to you. These are genetically modified made. They doing gene splicing, splitting seeds and all type of stuff just to get them to grow. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing to ever buy is from what Yahweh grew, of course, anyway. So what I'm finna show y'all is what I got going on here. So these are the two types. You will see them. This is a different type right here. Notice how big these purple ones is. Look how big the strands is of these. This is another form of sea moss. Very dirty, from an ocean as well, but it's from a different ocean. Look how compacted and how little these are, and look how big these are. Both of these are dry. I ain't put no water or nothing on them. These are two totally different types of purple Irish moss. There's many different kinds. You see that? The best kind to get is the one in the Caribbean. So where I particularly get mine at is from St. Thomas, from the Blue Sea. The Blue Sea. And if you look out there, it ain't that many ships on the sea. Ain't been no oil spills. Ain't no plastic in that sea. It's very pure. It's very clean. And a lot of things are growing and living. You don't see fish just coming up, floating down the stream or none of that, because it's full of life. So whenever you buy sea moss, know where you're getting it from, and know your source. So first thing you do when you get your sea moss, let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me get my workshop ready for y'all. Give me a sec. Give me 1 second, family. Come move this out the way for me. My bad, y'all. I got my mic in the way. All right, so the first thing you do when you get your when I get my sea moss, how do I got this? Is I get it, I take it, and I put it in here. So come on, this real fast. I'm gonna show you how I do this. All right, so it blows up so much. So if I take, say I get an ounce of this, right? I get all mine in pounds. Say if I get an ounce of this, once I rinse it and once I wet it, it's gonna grow 4 times its size. So basically, I put it up in here. I rinse a little water on it first, just to get it wet. See what I'm looking at. Y'all see it? This how I look once it get wet. Notice it's gonna start getting big. Then I rinse it off. Pull up on me, can you see? Because you got to get all that dirt up off of it. So we usually rinse this about like 5 to 6 times before we start letting it soak. So see this? Y'all see it used to be connected to something. I usually peel them off though. And this stuff is real hard. I can't see my computer, y'all, so if y'all ask any questions, hold them till I'm done. All right, so you see what we getting. See it starting to open up, and you see the stuff that ain't supposed to be in there too. All right. So we got stuff like this that ain't supposed to be up in there, stuff like that. And this is from another batch that we cleans. This is all the stuff that you do not want inside of your sea moss. There's all types of stuff connected to this. Look, there go wet mold spores that's connected to another hairs. There's all types of things on here that you don't want inside of your sea moss when you drinking it, making smoothies, applying it to your skin, eating it, whatever. So you got to constantly rinse it. Constantly rinse it. So this just with a small portion. So you go through there, you constantly rinse it. Once you get done rinsing it, each time you move through and you pull them apart just to get everything up out of them. Then you can start really looking at what they form like, how they look. And they're actually beautiful. They look like little bitty trees. It remind me of the nervous system. Y'all see the stuff in there that we ain't supposed to have? Stuff like you ain't supposed to eat this stuff. Pull that stuff out and put it where it's supposed to go. See, it's more. Pull that stuff out, put it up here, and keep going through them, keep pulling them, keep rinsing. We'll rinse it one more time. So right now it's still purple. Now, a lot of people say, let it soak for 12 hours. Let it soak for 24 hours. To me, that's the most idiotic thing you can say, because you actually washing all the phytonutrients and all the minerals, the mineral content out of the genetic makeup of the sea moss. So what I say is give it a good wash, like I say about 5-6 times, and then put it in a bucket and leave it in the bucket or your big old pot for at least 6 hours, at the most 8 hours. Do not go 12, and especially don't go no 24, because you losing all the minerals in it. You're losing all the minerals. All right. So look, after you get done doing that, see there got more stuff on it. Look at that. There's all types of stuff on there. After you get done doing that, go through, pull them off. We're gonna do that 5 to 6 times. Then you start soaking. Move it over here. So this is what it looked like while soaking. See how big it done got? It got super big. Like this expanded so much. Notice we got our crystals in there to charge them up. See that? Keep that charge. Keep that electricity going. Crystals are a conduct of electricity. Conduit. So look how big it is. So when it's done, it's gonna be this big. We done washed it. We done did everything to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour all the water out. We're gonna sift through it again. Make sure it ain't nothing in there. We're gonna wash it one more time, and then we're gonna start making salve. I'm gonna put some together on the dehydrated to dry it out to make some capsules. Put some over to make some gel for we can make sea moss smoothies or whatever we want to do. Bake some cake with it. It keeps things together. And look how beautiful it is. This is how it looks once it get big. It started off this small. Look, it literally started off this small, but then it blows up and get this big. All right, so again, you take it, get your pound, take a handful out or whatever you want to use, and just know whatever you use, once you soak it, it's going to blow up 4 times that size. You put it inside your strainer, run water on it, spring water or rainwater or distilled water. Go through, you pick all of it apart, you pull the things out that ain't supposed to be in there. Do that 6 times. Once you do that, you fill a big old pot up, and then you fill it up with water. You put your sea moss in there first, and you fill it up with water. Always fill it up very high, because it'll grow so big that it'll start sticking out of the water and become dry. You don't want it dry yet, especially if you're trying to use it for a sea moss gel or use it for a salve or something like that. All right, this is about ready. Look how big that is. This is ready, matter of fact, man. Look how beautiful it is. Y'all see that purple? That's real purple. If this was dyed or bleached, like a lot of people be buying them, once you did this, it wouldn't be no more color left in them. This is how you know that this is real sea moss, because it's still purple. If I dry this back up, guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna dry back up purple just like this. With fake sea moss, it'd be bleached. It'd be purple dye on it, but then when you wash it, it'd be white as snow. Or you get some that's transparent, translucent. Your sea moss supposed to have melanin in it. It's supposed to have color in it. Supposed to have hue to it. You see what I'm saying? And then notice that it's inconsistent in its color. That's real sea moss. Darker purple over here, very dark over here, clear over there. It's gonna be the same way with the golden sea moss. Fake sea moss got all this powder on it because they trying to make it seem like it's salt, but it's not. It's actually this powder chemical they put on it. And then when you wash it, it's basically becomes see-through. That's fake. It's small strings in there, and it don't blow up as much as this. And that's how formed sea moss look. And formed sea moss don't have that much phytonutrients in it, nor that many minerals. So always get wild crafted where Yahweh have grown naturally from the earth and from the sea floor. All right. So we finna move this to the side. We're gonna pour this out a little taste, just a little bit. The reason why I got so much is because we sell a whole lot. We sell a whole lot, so I got to make a whole lot. You can get it to me. You can get it from me in powder form. You can get it from me in this form. You can get it from me bulk. You can get it from me in dried form. You can get it from me already mixed in my Superfood Plus. However you want to do it. We're gonna have to recharge these. All right, look at that, y'all. It's beautiful. They clean, ain't nothing on them. Very clean, consistent. Color look beautiful. It smell like the ocean in here. No doubt. Smell like the ocean in here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start putting this in the blender and we're gonna grind it up. But first, I need to cut this stuff up a little bit. I ain't got my kitchen scissors, so I'm gonna use this. So give me another bowl. I'll do a plate. Now the reason why I'm cutting this stuff up is because I don't want to put it in the blender and then mess up the blades. So cut them up small if you can. And then when I get back from my lecture, I'll show y'all how to make capsules and dry them out and all that. As long as you put them like about right there, that's cool. Don't need to be too big, but don't put them in there like this. This will mess your blade up. I don't care if you got a ninja or whatever you want to call it, because it's going to wrap around the blade and it's going to expand. Look at that, beautiful. Don't that look like the nervous system, y'all? Or the network of your melanin neurotransmitters inside of your brain when you're thinking or you have an activity? Like everything in nature mimics you, man. Everything. Beautiful. We'll do a few more, and then I'm going to show you how to put it in this blender. Keep it right there for a minute. Before I keep going, do y'all got any questions? Y'all got any questions before I keep going? As far as what we going through right now. Nothing to do with sickness or none of that. We can answer them questions. We can do all that later. But right now, I'm trying to focus on the sea moss. Any questions? Yes, smells super fishy, Tasha. Whole house smelling like the sea, as always. Any questions before we keep going? So y'all see it's all cut up. Y'all see it's all consistent. Now I'm ready to put it in the blender. Sis Letty said hers was bleached. Yeah, yours was bleached. So I'm going to show. Y'all can buy this stuff from me, y'all. The name again. Okay, so they said the name again. Look it up at me. So the name of it is called Chondrus crispus. Chondrus crispus. They call it sea moss, Irish moss, red algae, the algae plant. There's so many different names of it. If you look inside your apocrypha, it called it the purple of the sea because it's purple. Basically, what it's used for is to supply your body with minerals. So what minerals do to the body, minerals actually hold amino acid structures together. So amino acids is what makes up protein. Protein is the building block of life. So the reason why I don't like using the word protein, because the protein y'all thinking is the deadly protein that kills y'all, which are complex amino acid structures. We don't need that. We're prokaryotic cells, not eukaryotic cells. So we need the simplest form of amino acids, period. You know what I'm saying? Not arginine, but lysine, tritryptophan, tyrosine, things like that we can convert into energy, because all our cells are doing is trying to convert things into APT, adenosine triphosphate. And this is a glucose sugar that fire off your cells and they keep your electricity going. So in order to keep your amino acids together that makes up cells, cells make up organs, organs make up systems, system makes up arms, legs, skin, head, all these make up your body. In order to keep this together, or what we call a protein or amino acid structure, we need glue to keep them together. So what's the glue that's going to go between my fingers that lock both of my hands together that make this complete form? The glue is called minerals. So the moment you start missing minerals, things start falling apart. When the body start falling apart, we call this dis-ease. So what mucus do? Mucus come back in and try to sew it back together. Well, it's gonna fall back apart again because you're still lacking minerals. So once these amino acids start going away, mucous membrane or mucus erosion builds up too much, and then it suffocates the cells and it sucks all the oxygen out of the cells. Once the oxygen gone from the cells, something called putrefaction sets in, or cellular mitosis. When cellular mitosis set in, now you sit and you got cancer, mutation of cells, you got acidosis, burning, inflammation, and after that is, death. So the best way to keep a healthy body is to keep minerals in your body, because zinc, sulfur, all these different minerals, copper, gold, selenium that's inside of our melanins, sulfate, all these things actually keep your amino acid structures together and keep you complete. So that's why you see people that can't heal well. They lacking in minerals. They lacking in zinc. You see what I'm saying? People that can't keep their boo-boo inside their stomach well, like Crohn's, and they run into the IBS. They lacking sulfur inside of the low intestines and the colon wall. You see what I'm saying? Minerals do their job and they work hand in hand with good bacteria inside the body. So you need minerals. Minerals is the conducive and conductive, basically that pole inside of your body that keep the electricity going. You know what I'm saying? If you want to turn a car on, guess what the car needs? The car gonna need a battery. Well, guess what the battery consists of? The battery gonna consist of alkaline cells. It's gonna consist of acid, or what we call nucleic acid. This is part of your DNA. You see that? It's gonna consist of a left and right podium, or what we call a positive and negative charge, or what we call K+ leak channels as a part of our nervous system. You see that? It's going to consist of negative and positive charge, and then inside of this battery, is hooked up to this car that's got electricity. Well, what's in this car? If you look inside of a motor, you got oil, which is the blood. Well, with inside of it, you got carbon. Notice that. You got gold, or what they call copper, and you got iron. So whenever you mix gold, copper, iron, carbon, and then alkaline batteries, notice they call these things battery cells. Whenever your battery go dead, they say you have a dead cell in your battery. When you mix all these things together and you put that key in the ignition or the heartbeat and you turn it on, or the nervous system, notice what happened. The car is in motion. Now all you need is gas. What is gas? Gas will be your food, because your car can't run without fuel, just like your body can't run without fuel. Well, what would be the fuel to your body as if the fuel to your car? It wouldn't be gas, of course, it'd be your food. Well, what are we getting from the food to keep us going? We're getting amino acids and we're getting minerals, because the amino acids is what makes up new cells of our bodies, and the minerals keep us together. If your body lacked 0% minerals, you would disintegrate. You wouldn't even be here. Your face will fall apart. Your hands will break up into atoms, protons, and neutrons, because what keeps all these things together are minerals. That's how important minerals is. Then minerals actually play a big role on your emotional state. You know what I'm saying? Notice in your glandular highway, what we call your glances, people that lack calcium are very, very depressed. People that lack zinc are very, very angry. You see that? People that lack vitamin D, or what we call sulfate, that's actually converted by calcium and tritryptophan from the sun. They're suicidal. You know what I'm saying? People that lack zinc, they're very aggressive. So we see that minerals play a key role in your mental state as well. So if you want to get the best minerals you can, I'm telling y'all, get you some organic, wild-crafted sea moss, and then know the fakes. The fakes is gonna look like it's very hairy. They're gonna have all this white powder on them. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one solid color. When you wash that deal, it's gonna turn clear. You ain't gonna smell that sea smell out of them. When you look at the foreign ones are still good, but they lack a lot of the phytonutrients because they're being made by man. The best ones is at the bottom of the seafloor that you got to cut out from them rocks. That's the best one, and that's what this is, and y'all can get that from me. And look, mine's come from St. Patrick. Mine come from the Caribbean islands, and it comes right out of the Blue Sea, where there's no ships, there's no oil spills, there's no plastic, there's no none of that that's affecting or messing with the sea moss, period. So now once you get it, you take it, you get whatever you're going to get. Know that it's going to blow up 3 times the size once you wet it. You know what I'm saying? You take it, you wash it, and you rinse it. You do that 6 times. You pull out everything that's going to harm you, all the hairs that's on there, all the other bad algae that's on there. Because just like algae is like a bacteria. You got good bacteria, you got bad bacteria. Well, you got good algae and you got bad algae. You see that? So you take that, you cleanse this stuff off, and then you soak it. When you soak it, I just soak mine for 8 hours. Notice how big it got. It went from this right here to this right here. All right, now we got a lot to work with. So I'm finna cut this up in portions. I'm gonna make gels. I'm gonna make smoothies, I'm gonna dry some out, and then I'm gonna make capsules. So I'm finna show y'all how to make a gel or solvent for my cousin can rub it on her skin because she got skin issues. And what this gonna do is it's gonna pull out all the toxins from her skin. It's gonna give her a new baby skin. And then what happens with your skin is your skin actually renew itself every 27 days. That's the ring around the tub or in the shower when you get in the shower and tub. It's not dirt. That's dead cells. So once I put her on this good diet and she started rubbing this stuff on her every single night before she go to sleep, and well, of course, hop in the shower, otherwise she'd wake up smelling like fish. She had noticed within a week time, she don't have bumps no more, none of them things that she was suffering with. So once you get that, get your blender out. Make sure your blender is glass, because if you don't, this stuff will get hot from that blade and it'll stick to that plastic. And now you got plastic leaking off into your sea moss, and you don't want that. That's bad business. So cut it up real good so it won't mess up your blade. Now we finna put it in. All right. I think we should start off with that much. I know I'm supposed to add some kitchen scissors, y'all, but bear with me here. The rest I'm pretty cool. That's too thick too. All right. I'm gonna start it off with this. All right, so for whatever sea moss you put inside the blender, this is how much water you add. Notice how much water I add. I'm not gonna put that much at all. I'm gonna start off with that much. So do a little less than half of water, because we don't know the consistency of this. And then notice, and another thing, how you can spot a fake or not. No two sea moss look the same. It's like a fingerprint. Every sea moss you pull from the ocean is gonna look different. It's gonna look different. It will not look the same. If you constantly messing with an herbalist and they shipping you sea moss and the pack look the same each time, it's calculated. It's chemicals in it. It's being bleached. It's being genetically split. No sea moss should look the same. No sea moss should look the same. All right. So once we get it up in there, I'm gonna do dice chopped salsa. Start off with the post. I might have to pull my other blender out for this. Going up in there. We might have to pull out the big guns. There she go. Sometimes sea moss be like to play around with you. And look, y'all think it's something doing it like this. Try to do it dry. All right, now we finally getting somewhere with it, y'all. Y'all see it's breaking down now. If it don't go quick enough, I'm gonna go get the other blender though. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Finna go get the other blender. It's taking way too long. Let me holler at y'all while she's doing that. Y'all got any questions while we getting the other blend out? Let's see what we got. See what we got here. All right. Hey, y'all talking about my blender? Hey, look, I'm finna pull out the ninja on y'all. I got a few blenders. I wanted to show y'all that because this one is see-through, but the bullet in my ninja is actually not. Like when it really does its job, it's covered so y'all can't see what's going on. Let me see that. But don't get it twisted though. We got some good things going on over here. Let me see. Y'all got any questions real quick before we get everything going with this? Man, y'all was funny. Let's see. This is deep. Y'all are funny, boy. How often should we take sea moss? I'm looking for a good vitamin. So there's no such thing as vitamin. It's actually called a vital mineral. Eat it every day. Eat it every day. Anytime you can get it in. It's very good for fasting too. So anytime you can get this in, get it in. You know what I'm saying? Anytime. You can eat it raw too. It's real nasty raw. Once you really once you actually rinse it real good, you see this? You don't even taste the sea in it no more. Because we don't wash all of it all. So you can eat it raw, which literally I have no taste to it. Or you can put it in smoothies or whatever. When you wake up in the morning, take a smoothie. Dry it out, make capsules. Get you some 1,000 milligram capsules. Take 2 of them in the morning, 2 of them before you go to sleep. It's literally how much you want to do it. You don't even have to overdo it with minerals because trace minerals all you need. I mean, literally 0.2 of iron phosphate in your bloodstream will be a major difference from somebody that's hemoglobin is way off, that's anemic. So you don't even need that much of this trace minerals. They micro, but then you got macro minerals you need, like calcium, magnesium. So when it comes to this, for real, a tablespoon a day keep what they say, keep the doctor away. A tablespoon a day keep Yaki away. How about that? All right. Any more questions? Let's see what else we got. Just blend it in water. No, you got to be very consistent with the water you blend it in. You put too much water, the sea moss is gonna dance around the water. You put too much, you don't put enough water, it's basically gonna turn into a solid. You don't want it to be that, or it's gonna break up too much. If you put just enough, it's gonna turn into a solvent. And a solvent is something that it's like a paste you can apply to your skin. Now, I will say this. It's kind of difficult breaking up sea moss if it's real sea moss, especially if you got it too wet, if it's too dry. Usually what I do is I keep it out right here for a second before I put it in the blender, blend it up, dice it, then add the water to it and then keep going. But I mean, I got somewhere to be, so I'm not trying to cut corners, but I am trying to speed this process up. So we're going to get out the actual good blender. What else? What else we got? So that's how you make gel. Yes, that's how you make gel. Everybody think it's a certain type of science to making sea moss gel. No, it's not. How much is a pound? It depends on a pound of what? A pound of raw, a pound of grounded, a pound of once I clean it out. And then the thing is, like if I clean the sea moss for you, because it takes a long process to wash it and cleanse it and then dry it back out to send it to you, You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to use it quick, because once you wash all the sea salt off of it, the sea salt is a natural preservative to keep this. You can see if it's dried out. If you pull it from the sea and let it dry out naturally, you can keep sea moss in a dark, dry place for months and months at a time, and it won't mess with the integrity of the herb. You know what I'm saying? But once you rinse it, you got to get it out quick, and y'all got to use it quick, because there's no more salt to preserve it. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? I'm gonna need to get how do you dry the sea moss so that you can make capsules? Where's the I'm gonna show you now how to dry it out. Hold on, I'm cleaning my blender, y'all. I got other herbs in it. Give me a second. So you can get this from Walmart. Get you a dehydrator. You can get this dehydrator from Walmart for 28 to 30 bucks. If you want a real good one, an electric one you can plug up, you can get it. It's about $150 off of Amazon. So once you do the cleansing process I showed you, don't chop it up at all. Leave it like this. Leave it like this. Put it on a dehydrator. Do it overnight. You'll wake up, man. That dehydrator have it real stiff like. But the thing is grinding it. It's so hard to grind it. So what we use is a different type of grinder to actually get it into a powder. Otherwise, it's gonna be like in flakes, and that's why you see sea moss flakes, bladderwrack flakes, dose flakes. You know what I'm saying? Kelp flakes, because they don't be having the type of machinery to grind into that fine powder. All right, what else we got? I'm trying to answer all y'all questions while this blender getting cleansed. Let's see. My bad, I got sweat beads all on my forehead. Oh man. Please tell the benefits of sea moss for the skin and hair. Okay, so the benefits for sea moss for the skin and hair: it grows your hair back. You can make a gel and use it as a conditioner, or you can use it as a shampoo. You can part it. You can mix it in with CBD oil, with banana oil to make an actual grease out of it. It grows back your follicles. It stimulates the pores of your skin. It stimulates new hair growth. It's very good for your bones. It strengthens your bones. It's very good for high blood pressure. It lowers your blood pressure and regulates your metabolism. It got something called iodine in it that's very good for your thyroid and your parathyroid glands. If you got goiters or thyroid cancer, it's very good for the pancreas. It helps you actually regulate your insulin levels. I mean, it's good. The all around. If I can pick some all around herbs, right? It will be sea moss. It'll be alfalfa, it'll be black walnut haw, and it'll be chaparella. You know what I'm saying? Like these 5 herbs right here are straight strengtheners, because they all are astringents, meaning they pull. They all are oxygenators, meaning they put oxygen back into the body, and they all are rebuilders. They rebuild you on a cellular molecular level. So, you know what I'm saying? Like this is an all-around herb. It's an all-around herb. It's good for everything. Just like black seed is good for everything. You see what I'm saying? So it's just good for everything. Any more questions? Let's see what we got. How long can you keep the powder? You can keep the powder as long as you can, long as it's dry. Just put it in a glass container and put it in a dry, dark place. How can I order from you? I got a whole list. My website, somebody put my website in there, www.cmoss.com, www.yakiawaken.com. Sea moss, is it good for glaucoma? No, what you gonna need for that, and we're gonna talk about that later, but what you gonna need for that for real, you're gonna need some Albright, you're gonna need some bladderwrack, what else would I do for that? You're gonna need some rosemary leaf, the leaf part. You're gonna need a few other herbs. Bladderwrack is a strengthener. So the thing with bladderwrack is so many minerals in there. If you super sick, don't take it, because the minerals is gonna clog you up. You must cleanse first, estrange first, before you actually start putting minerals back in your body. Because remember, minerals glue your amino acids together. Now, if you got a viral protein or a potential death cell protein right there, and then amino acids open the envelope, and this protein or this virus like HIV, say it attaches or it becomes a signal, or a marker. They call them cell markers, and it marks and it becomes a signal and attaches to the cell, and then the amino acids in that envelope close that protein in, right? The minerals is going to tighten it up, because remember, the minerals are the glue. So don't take minerals while you so sick unless you're mineral deficient, and that's the reason why you sick. See, you always got to cleanse first before you start putting the body back together. Ain't no point of putting a dead rat inside of a suitcase, then closing the suitcase up. You know what I'm saying? The whole inside of that suitcase is going to rot. It's going to stink. Acidosis is going to sit in. Magnets going to start setting. Open that suitcase or that cell or that envelope or the nucleus. Open it up. Pull back that sleeve to that protein and let that protein out. Cleanse that cell of that protein or the damaged acidosis and mitosis that is doing a putrefaction. Then after it's cleaned out, detox, now it's time to rebuild. Oxygenate, then rebuild. That's where your minerals come in at. Y'all see? So if y'all understand that so far, type in some 9s for me. Will this restore hair follicles due to nerve damage? I wouldn't say it restore hair follicles due to nerve damage, because you have to address the nervous system first. You know what I'm saying? That'll kind of be like what the doctor's doing when they treating symptoms, you know? So I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. Boom, we pulling out the ninja. Well, let me holler at that for a second. And this is what I'm talking about. See, so you can't see it. You can't see it in here. So y'all gonna miss the fun. Y'all gonna miss the fun. It's all good though. All right, let's see. What else we got on here? My bad. I was just trying to help my brother now. All right. Burdock root has tons of minerals too. No, burdock root don't have a tons of mineral. Burdock root leading mineral is iron phosphate, and that's good for oxygen. And then it got synthesizers in there that's very good for cleansing the blood, but it don't have too many minerals in it. Not burdock. Did you know? What you doing, Queen? You in there spelling my site wrong? Does it help with knee pain? Yes, it helps with knee pain. It helps with rheumatoid arthritis. It helps with goiters. It helps with stiffness. It helps with fatigue. Yes, it does. Alfalfa, black walnut hull, chaparral, sea moss. Yeah, chaparral and sea moss. What you got, kind? Did you know? Boy, y'all be typing in questions super fast. Like inflammation. Yes, it's very good for inflammation. All right, let me put it up in here and blend this stuff up for y'all. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. Make sure I ain't miss no questions. Hold on, give me a second, family. The last 2 sites. How can I order from you? I got a whole lot. Okay, you got my website. How does it work for the respiratory system? It helps supply and bring iron to your lungs. But if you really want to help out the respiratory system, with your lungs and your breathing through respiration, you really need more stuff like mullein leaf, colt's foot, licorice root. If you don't have high blood pressure, licorice root, ginger root, turmeric root, and turmeric leaf, oregano leaf, oregano oil. These are things you're gonna need to actually for the lungs to open up the airways and pull the mucus and help that iron get to there. You're gonna need stuff like that. I wouldn't necessarily use sea moss, the sea, to heal any type of respiratory problems. I wouldn't use the sea. I would use more of African herbs from the Congo, more of the tropical herbs, because that's gonna pull all that iron fluorine and iron phosphate to the blood, and it's gonna send it on that train and send it straight to the lungs. Different herbs do different things. What else we got? What are some astringent foods I can use until I purchase the package? Astringent foods will be your citrus, some things that pull, limes, key limes. You know what I'm saying? That's a puller. Mangoes that will pull. Pineapple will pull. Pineapple pulls so much it'll burn you. You know what I'm saying? Grapes. The strongest one to me will be grapes, particularly the green grapes. Green grapes will pull. These things pull toxics. These things pull mucus. They pull acidosis out of the skin, and they break down acidosis, and they the helper of bacteria. They help bacteria eat acidosis. That way your kidneys can get up and function. Is the devil claws a true name of the herb? That root is devil claw, the true name of that herb, that root. Reacts that Pamela, because I honestly don't get that. All right, let's see. Are you going to grind it so I can see how it looks? Yes, I am. Who else? All right, let's get to it if I can get up off of there. Give me my computer charge because my computer finna go dead. I plug this on up, put my pants up. What else y'all got? All right, let's get it going. This book super dirty. What it had? All herbs in the deal. Mm-hmm. All right, give me a second, family. I'm gonna show y'all this thing, and then I'm gonna do a whole CMOS series, show y'all how to make all this stuff. Add a little bit more. It's the beast right here. Keisha Murray. Yada said a lot of things. Ask Yada where the healing testimonies at. He say a lot of things. I'm not Yada. That's what we're looking at so far. All right, so look, let me show y'all how this look. I'm gonna put it on the plate for y'all. I wanted to show y'all how it mixed up in the blender, but that ain't work out too well. This is a solvent. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get some neem leaf. Come grab this for me real fast. I'm gonna go get some neem leaf and add some neem leaf to this and some other herbs to these things. You can blow it up. So this is what it looked like. It get way more consistent than this, but you see it's still chunks in there. But I do this several times and I get it real consistent. So after I do this, what I do is, and I add my other herbs to it because I gotta remember, I do astringent, oxygenate, and then I have to rebuild. So after I do this, I get it in a drawer. I put it in a glass drawer and I put it in the refrigerator. When you wake up in the morning, man, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look like a concrete gel. All you have to do is touch it, and it's gonna be a solvent. You can rub it on your skin. You can do so many things to it, and man, it's beautiful. And this actually how you make the gel. I'm gonna do a series. I'm even gonna redo this video, and we're gonna do a whole series showing how to make smoothies, how to make the solvent, how to make gel, how to keep it this way, how to dry it out with the dehydrator. I'm talking about how to do all these things. That way you can start doing your own herbs yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as a source, if y'all need to buy this stuff, y'all can buy it from me. Or if y'all don't feel like doing all the stuff yourselves, I can do it all for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we make the capsules, we make the gels, we make the solvents, we make the salves, we make all these things you need for you can apply to your skin and you can heal your body. All right, now with that being said, I know y'all asses was y'all was doubting me. Y'all was doubting my blenders. Y'all was doubting my blending skills. Hold on. I know y'all was doubting my blending skills now. But see, that's basically how it looks. So I got to get a lot of this done before I leave because we're taking some of this out of town with us so I can sell. So that's the magical secret herb with 102 minerals. Yes, they add a little thing to this, put it in the glass jar and stick a tag on it and call it a name. and make hundreds of thousands of dollars off of it. And I just made this stuff. That's simple. Y'all can do this stuff yourselves. Quit letting people lie to y'all. Quit letting people get y'all. Oh my God, you just made the apple of I just made the apple of Eve, y'all. That is funny. Hey, y'all messy. Quit being messy, y'all. So do you have any books that's written by you? We actually writing a book now. It should be done soon. So I got a book basically called The Manifestation, Gods in the Flesh, that's talking about the metaphysical body, just going over basically how we are gods in the flesh. I got another book called The Black Messiah Project, just talking about oppression, basically on a mental level and going over cultural consciousness. And then we got a very good book where we getting into health, and we basically explaining where I got this from, my ideas, and we breaking down each system of the body and how it needs to be healed. And man, we got a lot of stuff coming out. We just super busy trying to keep everything going. Can we take multiple herbs at once? Most definitely, King. You can take multiple herbs at once. It just depends on which herbs you are taking. You know what I'm saying? Depends on which herbs you're taking. You know what I'm saying? Your herbs must complement each other and they must work together. They must work together. For instance, if I have an estrogen problem or if I have fibroids, I'm not going to take black cohosh and mix it with licorice root. It's going to make my tumors grow bigger inside of my uterine wall. Plus, it's going to raise my blood pressure. You see what I'm saying? So we got to be careful on how we mix herbs. And all this about is biochemistry. You have to learn the biochemistry side of nature. You know what I'm saying? And the two basic understanding is we have two sides of nature. You have acidosis and you have alkalinity. Once you learn that and you start looking up the herbs and looking at their state and pulling out the minerals, what amino acids is made of, and then you start learning the different parts of the body, man, you will be unstoppable, man. So yes, you can take multiple herbs. Some of my herbal compounds go up to what? The highest I got, I think it might be something higher, about 14 herbs all mixed and grind together. But they do things like if I want to speed the herb down, I do damiana, I do chamomile, I use burdock root. If I want to speed that deal up, I use ginkgo. If I need to send it to your foot area. You know what I'm saying? I find something that got a lot of zinc, because zinc is heavy and it drops through the blood. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about chemistry and knowing how herbs work, knowing how herbs move and what they do. Endometriosis. Basically, you won't need my amino acid therapeutic package for that, Drea. Can I take alcohol tinctures having tumors? Yes, you can, because remember, there is no alcohol in the tinctures. Even though we make the tinctures and they start off with the alcohol, the phytonutrients of the herbs actually consumes the alcohol, and that alcohol breaks down and become a glucose. It comes back into a sugar state, and then this potentially pulls out more of the phytonutrients of the herbs. Wayna, keep healing our people. I'm so proud of the man you become. Oh, that's what's up. All praises. Hallelujah. Do you have any books out? I answered that already. All right, any more? I'm finna get up off of here. Again, this video will not be up. I'll be hiding this. We're doing a series. I just like getting on here, teaching y'all things for a while, and you know what I'm saying? That's it. If this video do disappear, it wasn't a conspiracy. They actually don't be taking my videos down as much no more. I'm taking this video down myself. I love y'all indeed and in truth. That's how you make it. I hope y'all had a pen and a pad. If y'all want the videos, I'm doing a series. It will be on my YouTube page. We got 2 YouTube channels, Honor Humility STL, and we have my personal YouTube channel I am trying to build up, which is Yaki Awaken. Go subscribe to that deal, and I'll be loading everything on there. What else we got? What's the most effective detox in a short period of time? I mean, for real, my amino acid therapeutic package. I cleanse the blood, I cleanse the, it's a 30-day cycle. I cleanse the blood, I cleanse the lymphatic system, I cleanse every system of the body. I fill you up with minerals, and your diet, it'll be my amino acid therapeutic package. You know what I'm saying? Level 1, 2, or 3. They're very short, they last 30 days, and they're very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. So that's what I would say. What's good for the liver? Milk thistle, dandelion root, alfalfa, black walnut leaf, yellow dock. You got so much stuff. Linden flower, red clover, hydrangea root, prickly ash bark. I mean, it's so many herbs that's good for the liver. You know what I'm saying? But if you just want one herb and you don't want to mix no herb, man, like for real, get you some dandelion root, and just drink on that. You don't even got to break it up into a capsule. Drink a tea, make it out of a tea, and drink that tea every day for 15 days and eat nothing but fruit for 15 days, man. I'm talking about your liver be cleansed out in no time. It's probably going to take 30 to 45 days to regenerate and rebuild itself, especially that outer layer of skin. It's pretty tough on that liver, but man, you want to cleanse that liver out, that's very good for the liver. How long will it be up? I need to rewatch it. I'm finna take it down as soon as I go off live. So I hope y'all was watching this, but I'm doing another one again, and we're gonna do the whole series. So I got y'all. What's the most effective detox? I answered that. Can you give a little time before you delete so I can go back and watch it later? I think about it. I'm just playing. Finish the last book you spoke about. Most definitely. I'm trying to do a lot of things at once. Amino acid therapeutic package. Thank you. Yes, 1, 2, and 3. And it's different levels. If y'all look at them, once y'all go to my website, just look at the amino acid therapeutic package. And basically, when I start off, I show 1 what that consists of, 2 what that consists of, 3 it's the ultimate package. It comes with damn near every herb on my website, and that's an aggressive package. That's what you use if you're going through some things, herpes, blisters popping out, HIV, AIDS, stage 4 cancer, tumors, stuff like that. So, yeah. All praises, Pamela. All right. Let me make sure I ain't missing no question. Hold on, family. Hold on. I'm looking. Nia Thompson, thank you, thank you. I try to keep my skin together. I think I grabbed all the questions. All right, all praises, family. Love y'all, deed in truth. Shalom alaikum. Peace.